Good morning, students. Myself, Badi Alekhyya, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, RMD Engineering College. Today, we are going to discuss the problem based on association rules, market-based analysis. Let us discuss how association rules will be implemented. Association rules will be used to implement market-based analysis. Let us discuss with one example. We are going to consider a problem with these transactions and list of items. So in the problems they are giving a threshold level 50% and confidence level 60%. So let us apply this market based analysis procedure based on association rules for the given transactions and list of items. If you observe here, so totally 6 transactions is there and the list of items are given below. So let us start the solution, how we are going to provide the solution for the problem. Let us see. So in the problem, in the given information, they are giving the support threshold level is 50%. That means what is the confidence level they are giving? 60%. Under support threshold levels, we have total when we are going to consider the calculating the minimum support level, you have to multiply that 50% I am going to convert it into 0.5 into how many number of transactions is there? 6 transactions is there. So the minimum support value is 3. So and then next see the procedure. Table 1 count of each items. I1 is in this given transaction, I1 is repeated for 4 number of times. So that representation we have to mention under the count of each item. So item 1 for 4 times, item 2 for 5 times, and item 3 is 4 times, item 4 for 4 times, and item 5 for 2 times. Now we are going to apply the next step, prune step. So among these things, what is the minimum support values we calculated? The minimum support value is 3. So among the above transaction item count, which one is having the value less than 3? Item 5 is having the value less than 3. So we are going to prune that particular item in the given transaction. So again I repeated that, because of which reason we are going to prune the item 5 now. So our minimum minimum support value is 3. So here the item 5 is having the value less than 3. That's why we are going to prune the item 5, and we are taking the remaining items as it is. So I1 4, I2 5, and I3 4, and I4 4. So next come to the step, join step. So we after completing the prune step, we are going to consider the join step. In join steps, again we will move to the table 1. We are going to consider two items at a time. So in the given transaction I1 I2, so these combination, how many times it is repeated? I1 I2 for first time, I1 I2 for second time, I1 I2 for third time, I1 I2 for fourth time. Like that, every combination join step, for every combination we are going to count. Like that, join step will perform I1 I2 for 4 times and I1 I3 for 3 times. Like that, the combinations from the given transaction I1 I0 for 2 times, I2 I3 for 4 times. Like that, the procedure will be repeated. Again, after joining step, what we have to do? So first one item calculation, again we are applying prune step. Again 2 item calculation, again we are going to apply the prune step. So here if you observe that in the above table, what is the minimum support value? So we have minimum support value is 3. So which items having the count less than 3. So we are having the I1, I4 having the count 2 and I3, I4 having the count 2, which is less than the minimum support value. So therefore we are going to prune the particular items from the given transaction. If I prune the particular item from the given transactions, the table will be like this: the I1, I2 for 4 times, I1, I3 for 3 times, I2, I3 for 4 times, and I2, I4 for the 3 times. So now we are going to apply these join and prove steps for 3 item set. Same from the above table. We are going to observe that how many number of times 3 items are bought together. So why I say it as a market based analysis now? What is the count if they are by buying a single item? What is the count if they are bought the 2 items together, and what is the probability if they are buying 3 items together? So like that we are calculating. Again we are applying join and prove steps for 3 item set. So among that thing, here I didn't mention the count, but we have to consider the count I1, I2, I3. Among, we can see the for the item set I1, I2, I3. So I1 and I2, I1 and I3, I2 and I3 are occurring in the table 5. That's the I1, I2, I3 is frequent. Like that we can see for item set I1, I2, I4 also I1, I2, I1, I4, I2, I4 and I1, I4. So these are also is not frequent as it is not occurring in the table 5. So I1, I2, I4 are not frequent, hence it is deleted. So if only I1, I3 like that so on. So remaining items, that frequent items only we are considering. Find out the two, we are going to find out only 2 items set. Among that which one is frequent? I1, I2 is frequent when we are comparing to the minimum support. What is the minimum support value? 3. So again if you are observing the 3 items together minimum support values, which one is having the less minimum support value, that one we are deleted, and which is having the minimum support value we consider it as a frequent item. So now we are going to generate the association rules. So from the frequent item set we are find out that could be I1, I2, I3. So what is the meaning of that thing? If I bought an I1, I2, there is a chance of getting then item 3 also. So I am going to calculate the confidence support of I1, I2, I3 divided by support of I1 by I2. So what is the value of support of I1, I2, I3? I will show the table for you people why the value of, so we having the minimum support values. So why we are going to considering this I1, I2, I3 divided by support of I1 and I2. I will show support of I1 and I2. We have the count 4. I will show it in a table. What is the support value of I1, I2, I3 for your understanding. So I1, I2, I3 come for one time together. So I1, I2, I3 come for item, this is the second time. So I1, I2, I3 are coming together for the third time. Therefore the support value of I1, I2, I3 item set is 3. That's why when we are going to calculate the confidence of I1, I2, I3, so support of I1, I2, I3 value is 3. Support of I1, I2 value is 3. Is support of I1, I2 is 3 by 400. So 75%. Again same thing, again next combination. So now I1, I2 is completed. Next I1, I2 implies I2. I1, I3 implies I2. Then you have to substitute the value of this is 3, correct? So what is the support value of I1 and I3 we are calculated? The support value of I1 and I3 is 3. That is 100%. Like that we are going to apply for all combinations of I1, I2, I3. So what are the all combinations of I1, I2, I3? I1 and I2, I1 and I3, I2, I3. Again we have another combination, I1 implies I2, I3, I2 implies I1, I3. Like that, if you are repeating the same combinations after calculating the confidence of all the items of all the item sets, we are going to conclude that shows association rules strong if minimum confidence threshold is 60. So means among this thing, everything is not below 60. So our confidence in the given problem, they are giving the confidence level 60. So if I am taking these I1, I2, I3 items are together, it does not disturb the minimum confidence level of our given transaction items. So we are going to consider, we are going to board the we are going to place, or we are going to make the customers to board these items together to improve the income, or you are going to analyze the mind of customers. We are going, after applying this technique, you can place these three items together to in the market. This will helpful to improve the sales of that particular items. So this is the problem which is following the association based rules for market based analysis. So the main steps you have to remember that when the transactions is performed by the customer, which items will be bought by the customer in a parallel together way, that's why we are following three steps. We are going to find out the count of items bought by the customer for one item, and then for two item, and for three items. So minimum support and confidence values we have to maintain to identify that how much how much count of customers will buy that product when it is on one item, when it is on two item, when it is on three items. Then we are applying joining and prune steps to find out that which combination of items will give a best market based predictions to sell the products in the market. So that's all students. Today I am going to end this concept by the implementation of market based analysis. In the next class we will meet with the some other new concepts. Thank you students.